Ironwood Games. This is Andrew, and we're back for game 5. We are 2-2. Um, Unfortunately, Marcus had to go. He had some meal plans, I think. So it's just me. On this, we are going to see if we can pilot our way to a few more wins before we get that dreaded third loss. So let's jump in here and see how we do. If we find an opponent. There we go. So I did just get some food. I had a quick snack and I'm back. I have more down there waiting for me. I go first. This is... Marcus would be so disappointed if we kept this. And I'm not going to keep it. Again, we know white early on is important for us. It's just bad. This is much better. I think we still throw the demon back. We could throw Fursha back, as she's also double black. But being 5 over 6, lifelink and that, I think she's still worth keeping. This is hard to say. We really want to hit all of our drops. I'm going to put this in as black. Because if we draw another land, we can do, as we've discussed in a previous video, foretell on turn 2, and then turn 3, play both of those out. We've got, looks like, green, maybe ramp. Uncertain to see what he's got paired with this. Could just be, the 1-2. Blue-green, could be looking at snow, could be looking at just this evil death touch deck. So we did get our second swamp. I could put out blue, just to have all 3 colors out. This was on black. And here's where I think a better play, and this is hard, is we could play Shield Mate out, or we could foretell this, and then on turn 4 we can either play this, or depending on what we draw, we have more options. I think that's just a better play. This 3-2 holds back the Fangbearer. I'm happy to make that trade. To get this off the board, we will die to this Death Touch poisons. If we don't get it off the board, Death Touch also kills a nice big card like our kitty cat here. 3 Seasons is good. I don't care for that card. As we saw in one of the other videos, I think it's under. Its value is just not there. We could attack here for 3. Put him down. I'd like to attack here next turn. And if we don't draw a land, we can attack. And no, we can't do both of those because we need 2 whites. so we might be playing this anyways. The reason I'm hesitant is just because if he has a way, he does have black. If he draws another black, double black kills us. Does he have any snow permanents in there? No, so he doesn't get a benefit from that. He could kill this guy and then come in for the damage. I think it's worth it. I think it forces him to use the kill spell before we get a nice big cat down. Otherwise, I'm still happy to make this trade, I think. And we'll see. One thing I'm always slightly aware of, at least, is in Arena you can, I believe you get a little highlight around what your opponent's kind of mousing over and things. So I have to be careful when I point out by highlighting over cards where I would put blocks and things. Sometimes your opponent, you can see he's looking at his graveyard there. Your opponent might get some ideas of what you're thinking. On this, so it looks like he's not willing to make that trade, which is interesting. I don't know what it tells us. I really don't. Will he block? Again, I don't know. These are the things we don't know. If we draw a land, we can play Frisia. For that reason, I'm not going to attack. We could get this guy into a 4/4. And that's all we would do on this turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. He's going to shuffle some cards back in on that, but I don't think either of those three cards are scary enough. I'd rather him not be able to shuffle the Fangbearer back in, just because dealing with it once is going to be problematic. At Death Touch, we don't have anything to shuffle back in, but that's fine. I mean, I could trade something to get something in our graveyard, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think he didn't get great value off of this. He spent some turns to shuffle up his library, essentially. Behold the Multiverse is good. It looks like he might be light on land. He's main phasing this. For full cost, it looks like, yeah, he was. Alright, sorry guys, I just sneezed and I had another one, so I was muting myself there real quick so you guys wouldn't be disturbed by that. Sorry about the sniffs. So Way Down needs a creature card in my graveyard to be good. I'm not going to do anything else, and if I attack here and boast, it incentivizes him to go for this trade here. The thing is, I don't need to boast. And so, boasting, if he blocks, there's a trade. I can still play Shieldmate here, and then I have Way Down in case anything comes out that's really bothering me. If he has more of these, that's problematic. I don't think I need to kill Bloodline Pretender. He could have a discard effect, and I like Frisia, so I think, again, for that reason, I'm going to keep some cards in my hand until I can draw a fifth land and get Firja out. If he happens to have some kind of terrible warrior, then so be it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is where it's interesting in... I'm definitely playing this. I could play Firja here. And weigh down his 3/3. Or weigh down his 3/3. I can't do both of them, obviously. This 5/5 is interesting. I think I have options here, and I think because I have all these options, we're going to attack with both of these guys. He has to be worried about tricks. He doesn't have anything. And now this 3/3, this -3/-3, will be enough to finish off this 5/5. Which is just a little bit scarier than a 3/3 at this point. So we don't get Firja down yet. We do still have the 2 cards in hand. We're at risk if he has a way to make us discard. He has, the card advantage on us here, but I think we have board state. Well, we do have board state on him, and the 2 cards I have in my hand I like. They're both good. Yeah, he gets to bring some cards back, get some value, that's fine. Yeah, this guy is... we're going to want to eat up and kill. But we're definitely going to play someone in the air. And then... yeah, no attacks. Work it at this point, kind of whittle away in the air. Kind of hold this line, hope the the ground forces hold, and maintain air superiority. So either he's got nothing, which is possible, or he's got so much to do he's trying to figure out what to do. I'm hoping that he has things to do but nothing good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Exchange control of 2 creatures. Okay. He gets my Firja now. But I do get his Sentinel, human, elf, warrior. One of those that, yeah, this getting to steal that is problematic. Getting to steal another creature, non-basic, non-creature, so we can't actually steal another creature. So we'll play our Braggart. Don't think he has anything to swap here. And then we'll trade some life here. So stealing Firja is definitely bad. Doesn't feel good, but I've got other outs, other things to do in the deck. I'm not going to give up and become despondent. I still believe our deck favors us as this game goes longer. We'll have to see. Yeah, getting to activate Firja for us is it's bad. It definitely gives him some value on that. As I said, I think this Trickster God's Heist card is good. When you're in those colors, you get to take something good. It's likely he's been sitting on it, kind of waiting for the opportunity to do something with this. He looks at the top card of our library. He left it there, so it makes me think that it's probably a land or something he doesn't think is worthwhile. Yeah, I don't have anything to bring back with Master Scald. However, we are getting to a point where we're gonna just have to start being aggressive here. So let's start being aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. For all those aspiring cheerleaders out there that yeah, so he's gonna trade here with the Death Touch. That's fine. We don't have to pay then. We'll play Master Scald. We don't get the value, but we do get the 4/4. He's taken the lead in life now, quite soundly. He does have Furja, which is going to help him get there. That's okay. His deck's doing what it wants to do. We're going to keep doing what our deck wants to do. I don't like that we are down on card advantage, but he's got some draw and some value. He's got a nice Saga. I'm not really sad about losing any of those. Maybe the Great Hall, but getting some lands off the top. Doesn't bother me. He does get to take something. Yeah, this is a good one. It gets his Sagas back. At this point, it looks like he's, if he in fact exiles the Master Scald, which he should, because he can play it, but he didn't. So I think that was a mistake on his part. I don't know. I don't know what his deck's got and what he's thinking. If he had taken a Master Scald and gotten back the other Saga, that would have been a situation where he'd get a lot of value and I'd be kind of worried. The fact that he didn't, I don't know what this does. I don't know where he's trying to go. Oh well. At this point, what I'd like to get, what I think is just the best no attacks, because this gives me flying so I can block Furja. But I think and this is a 4/5. Yeah, he can play his cards. I think the best thing at this point, and hoping I can get mana and things to deal with it as well, because it's a 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, would be the Kraken, just because it bounces his board. Back. Yeah, this 5/6 is frustrating. But I think we can block things that will take care of that. Yeah, we can put enough blocks together. Especially if he's going to use all of his mana pre-combat. Don't know what this combat damage ability return to its owner's hand and scry 2. Sure, that's a good card. And Raven Wings is good. Now we're expecting a Firja attack here. If he doesn't go in Bloodline Praetor, he's out of mana as far as I can tell. So we're going to give our creature flying, and we're going to block our own Firja. He gets the life. That's fine. We get to start to move ahead. And here we're going to gain life just because we need to stay alive. He's got the 5/6, which is problematic. We can take a block, or we can block this one here. So he doesn't get his trigger. He is running a little low on cards. There's an argument for saying letting him keep his Firja, in that it keeps, if he keeps doing the second spell, but he doesn't have to keep doing that. And we're likely going to die to his combination of flyers here. We might have to block the 6/6 to stay alive. Oh, he's gonna go all out here? That's interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We're gonna block here. Here. And here. I think unless he pumps this, if he can pump that and stay alive, yeah, I think that clears off enough, and we lose Jaspara. He's got to have a trick to be able to do something. But even then, we're trading 1 for 1. Off of a trick. He does have a foretell card. Yeah, okay. So, blast is good. Given that he has the 2 flyers, sure, that was a good time to play it. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe some patience. But the reality is we are dead to his board here with his haste. Because even if I bind in gold, the Bloodline Pretender, which is the scary thing. I cannot block the dragon. I just don't have the cards. I don't have a second spell to play. And we'll be dead here. So he's definitely got some good cards. Exchanging control and taking our Furja, I think, was the point where that turned around on us and went kind of downhill. I think we were in a good spot. I'm going to go back through and look at it and see if we made any mistakes anywhere we did. Maybe we should have gotten rid of this Bloodline Pretender a long time ago and kept the 5/5. Yeah, but I don't know. Again, playing Furja, maybe that was asking too much. He did have a number of the sagas, or two of the sagas that are pretty good. Let us do things, or let him do some good things. I think we played well. Like I said, I'll go back. I'm going to look at this and see, because I think this was close, and I don't know if we... maybe we could have played it a little bit differently and had some better success. That Death Toucher is problematic. Getting it back with Raise the Draugr is really good. Yeah, he did have a discard effect at one point. I think he lost this to a mill. I think is what happened, is he milled that to King Narfi. I could be wrong. He could have discarded it to seize the spoils. No, he never had any red. I clearly wasn't paying attention enough to when that came down. Maybe it got milled. No, it didn't get milled in the 3 seasons, because those got put back in. So, all right. We'll leave it there. Definitely leave any comments if you watch this. You think that you see where I could have played it differently, had a different outcome. I think this was a good matchup. The cards didn't break in my favor on that, but very likely I could have made a couple of mistakes as well that contributed to that. So let me know. We'll see. And always look forward to your comments. If you haven't yet, like the channel or like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep making videos for you guys, and we'll see you next time.